A birthday is supposed to be a celebration, but for this young girl, it became a fight for survival when her own mother decided to treat her like a rival in the street.
Snatched her by her hair and just was beating on her like a grown woman.
She yanked it really hard. She kept punching her in her face.
The witness stood frozen in horror as a routine discipline session turned into a brutal assault involving military-style torture and closed-fist strikes. But wait until you hear how the mother justifies it.
They don't like how I discipline my kids. I don't put my hands up. Now, I made her do planks. She sat there and kicked me in my chest. So I sat there and I whooped her, turned around and whooped her behind.
January 30th, 2025. Officers arrive at a temporary residence after a frantic call. A neighbor has been housing a mother and her children, but she's seen enough to know the kids aren't safe. The caller admits she was too terrified to call the night it happened.
It didn't happen this morning. I feel bad because I should have called last night. But
okay.
When I tell you what happened, and I froze up. I didn't know. I had never seen what I seen before. So when I tell you, I froze for a reason. Okay. So last night, she's only been there a couple of days. She asked if she could stay. She had kids. She came out at 11 o'clock at night one time.
The neighbor explains that the mother, who had no place else to go, spent her days drinking and her nights enforcing a bizarre, high-stakes version of chores.
I told my daughter to just put the laundry from the washer into the dryer. Ran outside to play with the kids, and we were sitting on the couch and we heard something in the living room. So Kenna said it's just me outside. So when I came back inside, do wall squats and kept, adding things on her hands. Well, about 30 minutes later, she finally lets her go because she dropped everything and she got aggravated with her.
The daughter was forced to perform wall squats for 30 minutes while holding heavy objects. When her muscles finally failed, the mother didn't offer a break. She offered violence.
Well, her legs were weak. You could tell because they were shaking a little bit. And she tried to just lean up on the back of my wall. She's like, no, go sit on the couch. And kind of pushing a little bit. And I have this table in front of my front door. And she hit and knocked everything down. Beyond it because my mom had pushed her. Well, she ended up turning and I didn't hear her not say anything.
Okay.
The witness describes the sound of the strike echoing through the house. It wasn't a corrective tap. It was an impact that sent the girl reeling toward a table.
But I'm not saying she did. Okay. So I do know I did see her slap the hell out of her, bam. It hurt her so bad she put her hands over her hands over her face and was trying to walk to the couch, but her mom was shoving her and then shoved her on the couch and she told her to quit touching me, don't touch me, you hit me, blah, blah, blah.
It gets darker. The neighbor recalls the mother sitting on the couch immediately after the assault, casually admitting she was seconds away from a life-altering move.
She was burled up in a little ball, trying to protect herself, and her mom still has her hair. Well, she slung her back up on the couch and started punching her some more. She finally got to go, went outside, and she literally sat on my couch and said, I had to stop and realize that because I was about to how did she word it? I was about to,
Realizing the mother has since left the kids alone and disappeared with a random stranger, the officer knows he has to move fast. The kids are currently at school, but they aren't out of the woods yet.
That Miller dude.
Yeah, he said just stay here to not cause conflict.
Yeah.
Is she over at the house right now?
I don't know. She texted me. Like I said, I've been ignoring her. I haven't tried to, have any contact because...
Well, won't you text her and have her meet you at the trailer and the officer could go meet her instead of you?
Officers arrive at the school to find the victim. She's quiet, observant, and clearly protective of the woman who just assaulted her.
What happened, darling?
It's okay.
She said the boys could go play, and then she misunderstood her, and then I was doing the laundry, and they thought I left with them, so I had to get the clothes out of the dryer to put them in, the washer to put them in the dryer, and then she left, and when she came back, she got them. So she had to do wall sits with heavy stuff.
Okay.
The girl explains that she misunderstood the instructions for the chores, leading her to believe she was allowed to go play. In her mind, the brutal response was a justified consequence for her attitude.
Tell her everything you saw, Kenna.
Yeah, baby, I know it's scary because her dad,
about it.
because her dad did it to me and stuff, so it's okay. Look, we got to help.
We got to keep them safe, baby.
We
got to do what's going to put them in a better situation.
Then she came in her chest, and then she got really mad, and she kept pulling her by her hair because she had like a high bun in it.
While the daughter minimizes the pain, the officer begins a physical check. He's looking for the evidence of the curb stomp threat and the closed fist strikes the neighbor described.
Do you have any on your back? Can I see your back, baby? Don't worry, it's just me. I was gonna say I got a little girl. Can I see your legs too, babe? And you checked everywhere? Does your head hurt or anything today?
No.
Are you in any kind of pain?
No.
I guess I might have in here, okay? And just talk to me. Here in a little bit, y'all might have to go grab your stuff because obviously I know y'all are releasing soon, but...
The officer then turns to the victim's brother, Daniel. He's nervous, his memory conveniently foggy as he tries to protect the family dynamic.
Yeah, me, I can't remember. Me, I have like a good memory, but sometimes I just like forget stuff whenever I'm like doing a lot of stuff. I just forget stuff.
What did y'all go play while you went outside?
Went to my sister's friend Addison, but she was doing her chores.
The kids are coached or terrified, perhaps both. But the neighbor's daughter, who also witnessed the event, provides the final piece of the puzzle.
Just worried about because I don't know how the relationship really is. So I felt like they might not have told the truth, and they tried to cover it, and I'm not comfortable.
Put her hands on the child like that.
Problem is though, if it's happened before, you start kind of gaining that mentality that it's okay.
With 3 witness statements and a child's popped mouth, the police head back to the residence. The mother has returned, and she has no idea her discipline has been reclassified as a felony.
Hey,
I'm sure this ain't the first time.
I did find their dad. I just never contacted him.
don't contact him.
Okay.
I got already information on that,
Okay.
so...
The mother is found at the trailer. She immediately begins her defense, painting herself as a strict but loving parent dealing with a difficult child.
Hey, Pauline.
What? Wait, what is...
No.
What is going on?
Stay in the car for me for just a minute.
All right, listen. You're under arrest for child...
Child...
Hold on. Can I explain what's going on there first?
April is a witness.
Can I talk to you really
Yes.
quick? Okay.
The officer pushes for details on the whooping. He knows the difference between a spanking and the ragdoll beating described by the witnesses.
She's been acting like very bad, and I talked to them first. When I sat there and told her, get up, come and talk to me, I was like, let me talk to you. They don't like how I discipline my kids. I don't put my hands up. Now, made her do planks. I did.
Okay.
You know, holding books, and then, her book bags and stuff like that while she was doing planks.
The mother's defense collapsed as soon as the word punch was mentioned. She was hauled away, still insisting that her daughter started it, seemingly oblivious to the power dynamic between a mother and a child.
I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, you kicked me in my chest, so da-da-da. I popped her convincingly, and then she was on the floor, and I was like, I should not have to do this.
Okay.
And I was like, you should be glad you're not a girl on this.
The woman was arrested and charged with cruelty toward a child. But this is not the end of crime. In our next episode, you will see how a man locked a child in a car. To see it, click the video on the screen now.